Ladies and gentlemen, there's something incredibly powerful about silence. It speaks louder than words, cuts deeper than any argument, and leaves a lasting impact on those who thought they could get away with disrespecting you. Today, I want to talk about how your silence, after being treated poorly, is not only a reflection of your strength, but is also something that is now haunting them more than anything you could have said or done. When someone disrespects you, they often expect a reaction. They're ready for the shouting match, the angry words, and the emotional outbursts. They feed on the chaos, believing that they've won if they can get under your skin. But when you choose silence, when you decide that their actions are not even worth a response, that's when they start to realize the weight of what they've done. Your silence is not weakness, it's strength. It's the decision to protect your peace rather than engage with someone who doesn't deserve your energy. It's the choice to let go of the need to prove anything to those who don't value you. When you refuse to entertain their negativity, when you stop explaining yourself, defending your worth, or fighting for their respect, that's when your silence becomes deafening. You see, they expected you to chase after them, to beg for their attention, to fight back in a way that would allow them to feel powerful. But instead, you chose to walk away. You chose peace over conflict, self-respect over validation, and that choice is eating them alive. They can't stand that you're not giving them the reaction they were counting on. They can't bear the thought that you're moving on, unbothered, while they're left with the guilt, the regret, and the memory of how they treated you. Your silence is a mirror reflecting their own insecurities, their own failures, and their own lack of character. It forces them to sit with the reality of what they've done, without the distraction of an argument to justify their behavior. They're left alone with their thoughts, replaying the moment they crossed the line and wondering why you're not giving them the satisfaction of a response. And that silence, that complete absence of engagement, speaks volumes. They underestimated you. They thought you needed them, that you would keep fighting for their respect, that you would keep trying to prove your worth. But your silence shows that you know your value, that you don't need to lower yourself to their level, and that you're strong enough to walk away without looking back. They're realizing now that they pushed away someone who was willing to give them kindness, patience, and understanding. They're starting to see that the respect they took for granted was something they'll miss more than they ever expected. And every time they remember how they treated you, that silence is there, reminding them that they lost someone who had the dignity to leave without a word. In your silence lies your victory. It's a statement that says you don't need to respond to disrespect because you're too focused on your own growth, your own peace, and your own happiness. You've taken back your power by refusing to let their behavior define your worth. And that is what's truly killing them, knowing that they no longer have control over your emotions, that they're no longer a factor in your life, and that their disrespect didn't break you, but only made you stronger. So let your silence speak for you. Let it be the response that leaves them questioning everything, while you move forward with your head held high, knowing that you chose to protect your peace above all else. In the end, your silence is not only your strength, it's your closure, your liberation, and the very thing that leaves them haunted by the memory of what they lost. There comes a time in all of our lives when we must make difficult decisions, especially regarding the people we allow to stay in our lives. It's not easy to walk away, to distance yourself from someone who once meant so much to you. But sometimes it becomes necessary because your peace, your happiness, and your self-respect demand it. And when you do, remember this: they will regret your absence forever. Imagine the countless times you've been there for them, offering your support, your kindness, and your understanding. You gave them your time, your energy, and your heart. You were their confidant, their rock, the one they could rely on when the world seemed to turn against them. But somewhere along the way, they forgot what a privilege it was to have you in their life. They took your presence for granted. They mistook your patience for weakness and your forgiveness for an open invitation to continue their disregard for your feelings. They didn't see the quiet strength it took for you to stay, to give them chance after chance, hoping they would change. hoping they would see your worth. But now, you've decided to walk away. You've chosen yourself, your peace, and your well-being over the chaos they brought into your life. It's a painful decision, one that doesn't come easily, but it's necessary. And let me tell you, they will feel the weight of your absence. They will look around and realize that no one else was willing to do what you did for them. They'll miss the warmth of your presence, the sound of your laughter, and the comfort of knowing you were always there. They'll search for you in others, but no one will measure up. They'll feel the emptiness where your light used to shine, and they'll regret not appreciating you when they had the chance. In their quiet moments, they'll remember the way you made them feel, the way you lifted them up when they were down, the way you believed in them even when they couldn't believe in themselves. They'll think back to the times when you put their needs above your own, and they'll be haunted by the realization that they let go of something truly special. They'll regret the careless words, the broken promises, and the thoughtless actions that pushed you away. They'll wish they could turn back time, but by then it will be too late. Your absence will be a constant reminder of the love they lost, a love that they'll never find again. But as they grapple with their regret, you will be moving forward. You'll be healing, growing, and rediscovering your strength. You'll surround yourself with people who value you, who cherish your presence, and who understand your worth. You'll find new joy, new love, and new purpose free from the burden of their toxicity. And while they are stuck in the past, consumed by what they lost, you will be thriving. Your life will be a testament to the power of choosing yourself, of walking away from what no longer serves you, and of finding peace in your own company. Remember this, your absence is not a loss for you, it is a game. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one where you are free to be unapologetically yourself, where you are loved and respected for exactly who you are. The regret they will feel is the price they pay for failing to see your worth. So hold your head high, knowing that you made the right decision. Trust that better days are ahead and that you deserve all the happiness this world has to offer. They may regret your absence forever, but you will move forward stronger and more resilient than ever.